And here we are. This is the first part of my modifications of the full chicken coop. As you can see here, I'm digging a small trench because I need to run a line all the way to the chicken coop. The main reason for this line is for a water container that has a heater built into it. And in order for that heater obviously to work, there needs to be power going to it. I got myself a little spade here. Just shove it in the ground. Push it straight down, just use my feet down, push it down, and move back and forth, back and forth. And at that point, it was relatively easy to get the line, get the trench dug. So you can see here the trench is dug all the way through, all the way down to the back of where the power is at the garage, all the way to the chicken coop. Turned out to be a lot easier to do than I thought. Putting the line in was a bit of an annoyance, but not too bad. And it's going to be great because then the chicken will have nice, wonderful water that will be hopefully not frozen the whole time. See here, this is a little L bracket we put. This is to hang the water feeder on for them to drink their water off of. Next, you're going to see the interior of the chicken coop, where I started laying down linoleum remnants I got. At first, I glued them down, which was not such a good idea. Just a pain in the butt. So, as I continued on this, I decided to, as you can see, I got an extra one. They're all going to be different colors. I just wanted something a little easier to clean off the bottom. It'd be easier to clean if it was all flat on the bottom instead of, wood. So I got the second roll here. So you can see here, it's all complete, including the new perches are set up. One's higher than the other. We raised one. As you look down here, drilled in a little feeder there. That's basically a dish, a painter's dish of some kind that we got. And as you can see, the line is now completely buried down underneath. So we got power going all the way over to the chicken coop. As you can see, it looks really nice. Now that's what we're going to be using for. For bedding. Is going to be Quikrete, as basically it's a building sand. So we lay that down. This has turned out to be very good and very easy to clean. Just lay that down and basically scoop it like kitty litter at the end of the day. Next, we need to get ourselves a little hasp block. We got this little hasp block here, so we could lock up the access to the eggs, which is right over here. Basically, we want to make sure if any critters do get into the run somehow, that they aren't able to break in and literally lift that up. So what we do, we weren't going to really put a lock. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little mini carabiner and stick the mini carabiner in there. And there you go. I got it hooked up in there. And there's my finger. I don't know. I've suddenly decided to stop being able to record without putting my fingers into the pictures and so forth. Next is a general final look of what it looks like with everything up and hooked up. And my fingers, of course, again. There's the ramp all hooked up. And here's the hardware cloth, which we're going to line all the way around the chicken coop. It's going to be just completely all around to make it harder for any predators to dig around the chicken run and maybe get underneath and get to the coop. And there's Idget there walking around, checking things out. Use little garden spikes to hold it down. And plenty of them going in through all the way around the chicken coop. I think it's going to turn out pretty good, and I think it's going to work out pretty well. Here we have the chickens in prison. The peanut gallery has decided that they need to be in there for a while, a couple of days at least, consistently, so they associate that with their new place, and that way they'll go in and out, which they have every intention of coming out, but going back in has been a bit problematic. But of course, they've only been here for a full day by themselves. Before that, they had one night and they were let out. So they are now in chicken prison. We gotta make some bar sounds or something for that. Maybe some police. Chicken prison.